Thank you for joining me. I'm Juan, lead trader and founder of ProsperiTrade. I just wanted to do a quick update on our positions on our 2 alerts that we've taken so far. Now, the goal with this small account challenge is to grow 5K to 25K, hopefully within 10 months or under a year. And we want to continue after that, but that's a different challenge. So the strategy is to pick stocks that have potential upside or short swings. So we're doing swing trading. I would do day trading, but it's hard to kind of get a group of people to follow day trade alerts. But I do day trade every once in a while, especially when the market is hot like it's been lately. But we're just going to stick to swing trades. You just got to watch the video and decide if you agree with my analysis and my thesis and see if you want to take a trade with me. So we've done several videos. If you go on my YouTube page, we have some 1-minute videos that just have, some lessons on terminology. And we're doing right now the 5K. So the 5K so far, we have ticker SRNE, which we gave these stocks a few weeks ago. I believe it's been like 3 weeks since we initially made the alert, or maybe 2 weeks. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you why I liked SRNE. And so far, I like SRNE a lot more than I like DARE. And that's why when I sent out an alert on Instagram that I'm increasing my position on SRNE and I'm not going full 1,000 shares on DARE. I actually went higher on SRNE. So SRNE, I got in at around 770. I did send an alert during that time. I liked it because of the technical analysis. Number one, I looked at the technical analysis. And remember, swing trade is different. There's a different approach than long-term investing. Long-term investing, when I pick a stock for long-term investing, there's an extreme due diligence. I'm going thoroughly through the annual report. I honestly, when I pick a stock and I want to feel comfortable with the stock that I'm going to promote, I print out the 10K and the 10Q, the annual and the quarterly report. I read it twice and I highlight everything that I feel is important. Then I go through all the numbers. I look at the financials. I look at the cash flow. I look at the debt. I look at the EBITDA. I look at the different ratios, look at the growth, look at different patterns, where they're spending money, how they're spending money. I look at the management. And of course, first and foremost, over everything, before I even do all that, I look at the product, or what exactly are they offering? What exactly are they selling? What is their potential for the next few years? So, with SRNE, it's a biomedical stock, and I picked it because of their upcoming catalyst. They're coming up with a lumbosacral kind of pain medication, and it's a non-opioid pain medication. I feel like in the medical world, opioid overdose, opioid addiction is a major problem. It's been a problem for the decades. So if there's a medication that will deal with pain, back pain especially, without using opioids and is going to be effective, I believe that's a strong catalyst. This is just my belief. This is my intuition. And I also look at their chart, and this is the technical part. So long term, there's no technical analysis. Really, people don't look at technical analysis or chart patterns or where it's coming up resistance and all that, and supports and RSI. All those things aren't looked at when you're doing long-term investing. And I understand that. But for a swing trade, we look at that. So I looked at their stock, and I looked at, when I was getting in here around 770, I felt like it was at a reversal point. I felt like it bounced here off a good support, and it was starting to reverse. And it started to hit a few points of resistance, and it kind of bounced off the resistance, and resistance isn't fully support yet. So it's still kind of testing the resistance as we speak, which is the 864, 863 area. It bounced off of it today. It hit 870, and then it dropped all the way to 830. So I wanted to, go above 870, stay above 870, and then test the $9, which, in the past has been a lot of resistance. So you see here, it was resistance here, it was resistance here, it was resistance here, it was resistance here, and here. So if it can break the $9, once the catalyst comes, I'm going to look at what it does above 10. If it breaks 10 and it's strong above 10, My target price is going to be around 12, around here. If it can't break 10 and is having trouble at 10, I'll probably take profit around 9.50. And this is, of course, after the news comes out. So the upcoming catalyst is here. It's at phase 3 medication, and it's due for second quarter. So we are currently in June. June is the end of the second quarter. So we have January, February, March, which is the first quarter, April, May, June, which is the second quarter. And right now we're on June 8th. So anytime this week, next week, or the end of this week, this news will come out. It did have some news that they're going to be doing some COVID testing in Mexico, which actually caused a little bit of a spike. So we were in that 770 and it's now 869, which is good. And, you know, the more news I see on this, actually, it's starting to look like a decent hold. But I'm not going to hold because the goal is to get in, get out, take profit, and grow this 5K account as quickly as possible. They did come out with some news June 4th, some positive news for medication or treatment towards breast cancer. So that's always going to be a strong catalyst. It's still real early. They're still at phase 1 trial. So, you know, maybe in the next year when they get to phase 2 and phase 3, that's going to be another strong catalyst. So that's that stock. The next stock is there. So there we're looking here, kind of the phase 3 trial met, the NDA plan news for the second quarter. I believe that's going to cause a small spike. I'm a little less confident in this stock just because historically, you know, when it first IPO'd, it was trading at over $100 and just kind of got beat down. But you see here, there's so many times that it spikes and then it crashes. Spikes, crashes. It spikes, crashes. So whenever there's positive news, I'm expecting that spike, and that's kind of what I like about it. You know, their debt to ratio is decent. So if it can spike, if you can get that news, that little headline, I'm not going to get greedy. But if it gets above 220, I'll probably just take profit then. So let's look at my positions. So SRNE, and there we called this out a couple weeks ago. Currently SRNE is up $363, and there is up $10. I have 446 shares on SRNE and 500 shares on DARE. Initially, I was going to buy 1,000 of DARE. I did send an alert on Instagram and Facebook and every other social media output I have. So that's it for this. So we are up good so far. It's giving me a little room here. I expect usually the first couple trades that we take, profit isn't going to be as major. But I want to get that room. I want to get that room for error. I want to get that room for the stock that doesn't work out. So that's kind of what we're shooting for. We're just shooting for a little bit of space to breathe while our account grows. Once our account gets a little bit bigger, then I'll probably take, you know, a little bit more aggressive approach, but still not super aggressive where we're going to lose everything in one trade. It's careful trading, strategic. I put a lot of time into any stock that I pick, and hopefully we'll grow our accounts together. And that's it. Thank you for joining me. I'm Juan again. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe there, and TikTok, and Twitter, and Stocks Twits. And my name, Juan Valdez, also on Facebook. Use all those outlets, so that way any announcement I make, anything I do, sometimes I'll go live on a trade. You can stay up to date with what I'm trading. And again, please hit the like, comment. I do respond to all comments. And thank you for joining me, and see you on the next video.